you remember that feeling the first time you drove all by yourself, maybe on your 16th birthday? The world felt bigger yet more accessible, ripe with possibilities, adventure, hope.
I remember that feeling. It's rare, but every once in a while, I still feel it.
This is the Mazda MX-5 Miata. It's exactly what you think it is. An open-air sports car that's loud, cramped, and utterly impractical. Okay, the ride is actually smoother than you'd expect, but if you're looking for a pragmatic justification to buy one, you won't find it here.
I mean, you can make a Miata work as your primary car, but there will be compromises. Then again, it could be worse.
First, it's only got 2 seats. Duh. And while tall guys like 6'4" James here actually do fit, the interior is not spacious. There is limited storage in the cabin, but no glove compartment, and the trunk can only carry small loads. Good luck taking this thing to that drum circle. Better yet, just skip that altogether. And enough of that. You understand the difference between big and small things. Let's talk about what the MX-5 is like to drive.
I used to work with a guy who disliked the Miata because he said it was gutless. He wasn't wrong, but he also missed the point.
Equipped solely with a 2-liter 4-cylinder, the Miata accelerates with admirable enthusiasm thanks to a light sub-2,500-pound curb weight. But bliss in a Miata doesn't come from fast, dumb acceleration.
It's found in the linear throttle response of a naturally aspirated engine that allows you to make nuanced throttle adjustments to alter your line as you corner. As you'd expect, the steering is quick, just this side of nervous, which gives the Miata a playful quality, even if you're just cruising through the Home Depot parking lot. Pick up the pace though, and the Miata has a fun tendency where when throttling out of a corner, instead of pushing wide, adding gas will help tighten up the corner. It's fun to play around with on the track and even fun on the streets, depending on where you're doing it. I love a car where the answer to most questions is more throttle.
During gnarly cornering, the seats hold you in place, as they should, but the bolstering is cozy in the shoulder region. Plus, lumbar support is non-adjustable and, in my case, inadequate. No worries, just buy one of these on Amazon and you're ready for the long haul. And while we're here, the interior has a lovely understated sportiness about it, elevated by some high-quality materials. Make this damn steering wheel telescope, and I'd have almost nothing to complain about, except for the passenger side footwell with a hump so big, it'd make Fergie say, damn!
Part of the Miata's charm is that it has enough grip to corner quickly, but not too much grip. It's thrilling at comparatively sane speeds, which is great because I cannot risk incarceration. Those guys would eat me alive. Hey, you're that Miata guy.
Holistically speaking, the MX-5 Miata fulfills your expectations as a driver. Offer an input, steering, brakes, throttle, whatever, and the Miata responds with a predictable and satisfying output.
Dumbing that down a touch, it's fun.
I mean, simply changing gears is fun. The Miata's precise, short-throw 6-speed manual remains the perennial gearbox gold standard. Doubly so since the pedals are ideally suited for those who practice heel-toe downshifts. All 3 of you.
I hate to judge other people's preferences, but paying extra for the fine but clearly less engaging 6-speed automatic feels a little like sacrilege, even if it is more efficient on the freeway. Nope, not worth it.
This particular Miata is called the RF. It comes with a retractable hardtop and costs $2,600 to $2,800 more than the equivalent soft top trim. Go with the RF if you want added security, an ever so slightly quieter cabin, and the glorious aesthetics of a buttressed Targa roofline. If you favor over-the-shoulder visibility, a lower purchase price, the most svelte curb weight, or a meaningless 0.1 cubic foot larger trunk, stick with the cloth top. Starting under $26,000, including destination, a soft-top Miata Sport trim comes standard with LED headlights, 6-speaker audio with Bluetooth and a USB input, cruise control, and push-button ignition but not passive entry. That costs extra.
what's not standard or even available as of right now when we're filming is a backup camera. And I know what you're thinking, it's a small car, you should be able to back it up just fine. I've grown dependent, much like those squirrels the park ranger told you not to feed. Oh God, see, it's happening, it's happening.
That said, backup cameras are mandated for 2018, so depending on when you're watching this, backing up a Miata RF should no longer be a harrowing ordeal. If your budget allows, we'd recommend jumping from the base Miata Sport to the mid-tier Club trim. It's an almost $4,000 leap, but doing so adds blind spot monitoring, Bose premium audio, a nice 7-inch touchscreen infotainment system, and, assuming you stick with the manual transmission, a Torsen limited slip differential and sporty Bilstein dampers. If you want navigation, leather, heated seats, or lane departure warning, choose the priciest Grand Touring trim. Competitors for the Miata include the Miata-based Fiat 124 Spider, with its more powerful but less refined turbocharged engine, the great-handling Toyota 86, though you'll need a Sawzall if you want to drive one while enjoying the sun, or maybe the Mini Cooper Convertible, if you want a cuter 4-seat take on roofless motoring. You know, humans are great at justifying what we want. Oh yeah, I need those clothes, or that house, or whatever. It's trickier with the Miata. Built solely and uncompromisingly for driving pleasure, the Mazda MX-5 Miata is wholly impractical, making it hard to say with a straight face, I need one.
But man, maybe you do. As we get older, it's harder to feel amazed and unburdened. Opportunities to reconnect with youthful optimism are rare, but worth seizing. It doesn't have to be a car, and it doesn't have to be this car, but it could be. Ready? You want to go real fast? Let's go really fast. Ready? Downshift.